Alright, hello. I have no idea what I'm doing, but this is my first video. I saw that there were very few videos out there detailing how to do Homestuck troll makeup using Mehron, so here I am. I forgot to do this before the video, so we're gonna do it now. There we go, we're done, right here. This is it, guys. Fucking get this hair pulled back here and show off my obnoxiously high hairline. Alright, yeah, not much else to say. I'll be doing the makeup I usually do for Arid and Empora. Here we go, let's do this. Generally you start, oh, there's something in my paint. Don't do this, don't try this at home, kids. Actually do, that's what this video is for, but shh. Alright, so this one's kind of dirty because I've been using it for a while, but I will be using Mehron's light gray cream stick. It is basically the only makeup I use for this because it works, so why would I use anything else? Yeah, it's exactly the color you need. I'll show you. You just go like this, and then you, for the color, for the base. Which makes it really, really easy to use. Honestly, like, this is ridiculously easy to just put on your face, seal, and go, if that's what you want. That's not what I do, which is why I'm making this video. But, you know. Pro tip, not having to do with Mehron, get the underside of your chin. I missed that once. It was a bad day for me. Very bad day indeed. Also, don't put Mehron in your hair. Bad idea also. Have done that. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Alright. So, I'm just gonna... It won't be perfectly even the first time, but since I'll be adding a lot more color and contouring and... Yeah. Also, pro tip, I did not do that this time because I am just doing this for a short while today. Put some lip balm on before you put on your gray paint, because otherwise, if you're at a con, your lips will dry out in 0.7 seconds, and it is not fun. Yeah, it's just not optimal. I would do a time thing where you speed up what you're doing, so you guys don't have to watch me do this manually, but as this is the first video I have ever attempted to make, I have no idea how to do that. So, yup, probably should look that up. Probably. Most definitely. We'll do that. But, for the time being, I am just going to continue smearing this makeup around my face. I should do my neck too after this. Oh, fuck. I'll do that in a second. You guys will see that too, don't worry. You won't miss out on Riley's neck shenanigans, that's for sure. Wow. Well, let's see, what else can I talk about? Mehron is not for everyone. I will say that. A good friend of mine, you may, if you follow my cosplay blogs, you might see them in my pictures a lot. They cosplay Cankry. They are a fantastic human being. They go by Casey McShouty on Tumblr and Instagram, and they use Snazaroo instead because Mehron does not work with their skin type. And I'm not sure, they describe theirs as just a pretty normal skin type, and I do have a generally kind of vaguely oily skin type, so you know, that might be part of it. And this stuff is rather oily. At least it feels that way. It might just be because it's cream-based. This is the only cream-based makeup I've ever used, so I don't really know how it compares. I'm only painting part of my ears because I will be putting on my ear fins later, and they do cover a good portion of my ears, other than the little bit in the middle. So, well, on the camera that just looks so obnoxious. Alright, in the mirror to fix that. Alright, there we go. Now, ooh, must be getting to the end of this one. Oh. Not gonna lie, this feels kind of gross. Let's see. This stuff does feel kind of like a grease paint, not gonna lie. But, you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers, and also the stuff works well, so who the fuck cares what it feels like on your skin, unless you're just totally disgusted by grease paint. You should be fine. I'm doing the back of my neck a little bit here because I will be taking pictures. See, this is the shit I'm talking about here. Right here. Do not miss your jawline or any part under your jaw, because you will take pictures and then you will look at them later and you will cry because you're like, crap, I didn't paint the underside of my chin. And you go to the con and you go to the con all day like that, and you're like, people saw me. They saw me looking like that and nobody told me what's wrong. What the hell? I was gonna do that because I'll be doing Aridin later, and I don't paint my neck too far down for Aridin because I have a scarf that covers up part of my neck. Alright, so this is just the basic gray. Yeah, this is warm lighting, so it looks kind of blotchy. I swear to God, I promise it's not. But, basic gray, regular skin tone for comparison. Yes, I'm really, really white. Then I will be using another product by Mehron to do all of the contouring and other detailness of the rest of my makeup. Alright, wait, this is something I should have done before the video started, but too late now, right? Alright, I will be using a really, really old palette that I got originally for doing all of my makeup. That doesn't work, don't do that. I'm using Mehron's Paradise makeup. It's really, really old, really old. Black is the only thing I use out of this thing anymore. But you just get your fingers a little bit wet and get some right on there. The black, less is more for the most part. Did I get the gray high enough? Let's just, there we go, close enough. Yeah, you just kind of, for lack of a better word, too many. That's the nice thing about Mehron, is you can blend like nothing else. I swear to God, it's a miracle substance. Obviously, I'm not done with that part of my face yet. I'm just going around and getting all of the spots I'm going to have to blend and contour, like the sides of my nose. Ooh, that's kind of a lot. Under the eyebrows. That will be blended in, I swear to God. This looks really weird right now. There. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? Underneath the jawline, I do sometimes. This is kind of hard to see on yourself. You might want a friend to check you to make sure you got it nice and smooth. Heads up. Did this really weird one time. Not gonna lie, I just straight up redid all my makeup after that. Luckily, I have this lovely camera here that lets me check stuff from another angle. Look at that. Yeah, much better. A little bit more pronounced jawline, you know? Sometimes I do the highlights, sometimes I don't. And I always try to get some of my purple. Also, Paradise by Mehron. In here too, because that way I don't have to try to mix it in around my contour later, because that's hell, let me tell you. A little bit on the mouth. Anywhere else? I will be doing my eyebrows, don't worry, for those of you who are watching. Alright, should I really do the light? I probably should for a video. The only question is, can I find it? Probably gotta cut this part out of the video while I'm looking for it. Found it. Alright. There we go. Highlighting. Mix some of that in there. Put it all on there. It's kind of uneven. Good to know. I'll adjust that. think. Oh, oh, I've missed one bit. Gotta finish keeping this jawline nice and sharp, you feel? You know? Okay, so here I am. I've got my lovely contouring stuff here now. A lot of people use sponges for this, and with Mehron, it's just so easy to use that I don't feel the need to use sponges. I just use my fingers for everything. If you feel like if you're doing makeup on someone else, you want to use a sponge, or if you just prefer to use sponges, of course, obviously do that. You do you. But I'm just going to use my fingers. If that makes you upset, I'm sorry. Deal. That might need a little bit more gray because I put a little bit too much. That's okay. If you, that's one of the other nice things about Mehron is if you put too much of your Paradise makeup in a place and you're like, fuck, their nose is not glowing purple. I fucked up. You're okay. You just add a little bit more gray later on and you'll be okay. Because, you know, otherwise I would be so fucked 90% of the time in cosplay. If I couldn't do that, which is one of the reasons I love Mehron so much that I'm going to have to mess with that a little bit later. Let's see, alright. We want that to be in shadow. See, much better already. Obviously not perfect, but you know, like I said, can fix some stuff later. There we go. Start mixing in all this so it's a little bit darker up here. Again, the light is on my forehead because I have an abnormally large forehead. There we go. You can see that a little bit better if I angle my face like this. You know, there's a little fix that. So now we go, because there we go. Got some deep eye sockets with these emporas, my man. I want a little bit more purple than that. I like my trolls nice and blushy here. A little bit of water on my finger. Here we go. There we go. And blend in the contour here. See? Much better on this side. Oop, I need to get that in there too. There we go. Some white in there. Just keep blending. You might have to redo your mouth a couple of times while you're doing this because it cracks a lot easier than the rest of your face because it moves more, especially if you're talking while you're doing your freaking paint like I am right now. It's really dark right now. That's okay. You just blend out more. Alright, here we go. Blending, blending, blending. Maybe I'll figure out how to do a little speed up time skip thing here for you guys. Because you guys don't really need to listen to me blabber on about Homestuck and cosplay for 9,000 years, but at the same time, you know, I do occasionally say things that are smart. Alright, so looks like we've got most of our lovely contour done here. A little bit more purple here, because like I said, I do enjoy my emporas and trolls in general. Very blushy. And it, you know, it just gives that detail that people really like to see, I think. Ta-da, I'm gray. So are my fingers. Really, really gray, actually. Nice thing about Mehron is that it is kind of like a little bit waterproof, just a little. So if you like accidentally get a little bit of water on your face when you're like drinking some water, it's not the end of the world right away. And I'm gonna love it. While you're there. Nah. Sometimes you do something and you're like, fuck, no, this is a bad idea. Mehron is very forgiving, which is one of the another reason why I would highly suggest Mehron, especially for new Homestucks. It's super easy to seal. These tubes, like if you're only doing your face and hands, they last you like 4 or 5 conventions at least, if not more, as long as you don't mess up constantly, like I did the first couple of times. Yeah. They only cost you $10 each. I have it in white and in gray, just because I do sprites as well. They're pretty fantastic. They're pretty versatile. You can obviously mix and blend other colors into it flawlessly if you know what you're doing, or just watch 9,000 tutorials, or play around with it and figure it out yourself. You know, that sort of thing. That's right, eyebrows. I should probably... Eyebrows are important. Alright, first... A lot of people will like glue over their eyebrows and draw new eyebrows, and that is totally fine. Not bashing the people who do that, that's fine. Looks great. I don't like doing that. I think it's weird. At least doing it on my face. I just don't like it. So I go over my eyebrows a little bit, my existing eyebrows, with some of my black face paint here, my black Paradise paint, water activated. This is not the only thing I do, but this is what I do to start to make sure I don't monumentally fuck up. Oh, let's see. This is why I like Mehron, because I can just blend that out and no one will ever know I ever fucked up. Alright. And some people may not think they have nice eyebrows, and so they may not want to use this method. I think I have fantastic eyebrows. Fuck. Oh, I just exposed my skin there, didn't I? Well, that's okay. Let me just get some more paint here and fix it. Oh, let's get a little bit more black too. That's okay, I already have some on my finger. And there we go. Yeah, we fixed it. See? Mehron. Godsend. There we go. See, first I go over my eyebrows like that. Real simple. And if you think you can do that with like a paintbrush or a sponge and make it look nice and not have to do the next step, that's great. Good for you. But first I'm going to go over, this is an empty mascara container and I just have the brush, but it's nice for making sure all those hairs are already out there, because I am going to put real mascara on my eyebrows. Yes, that you heard me right, I'm putting mascara on my eyebrows. Here's one that actually still has mascara in it. You can hear it. Alright. You can't see it very much because I'm already wearing the black face paint on my eyebrows, but it gives them a nice texture and makes them look very realistic because they are my real eyebrows. Let me get closer to my actual mirror for a second here. And then sometimes I even do go back in with one of the paint brushes I keep in my makeup stuff. I have a lot of makeup stuff. I have like 2 entire bags of troll makeup, cosplay makeup stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. That way I can just, get some more exact shaping going on with my eyebrows. That way if you headcanon a character has like the little wings on their eyebrows, you can get those in there like this. You know? There we go, a little bit more dramatic in the eyebrow region. In the eyebrow region, the entire eyebrow region. I'm gonna not smack my face. That's a bad idea, Riley. There we go. Gonna make those wings a little bit more obvious. Yes, my eyebrows are large and dark. They're kind of just like that naturally. So, especially with the mascara in them, I'm gonna try doing this. Ooh, that's a bad idea. No, Riley, no. No. And again, with the advantages of Mehron, I'm just gonna put my hand in my pants here because I don't care about the pants, and just fix that because that was a mistake. That was a bad idea. There we go. See, can't ever tell I made a mistake. There we go. Fixed. All right, and now for the part that everyone seems to think is the most hassle ever. All right. All right, so everyone wants to know, Riley, or Weasel, depending on whether or not you follow my cosplay blog or not. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do. What I do to do my freckles is a method a lot of people use. I'm surprised a lot of people don't know about it. Is you take a toothbrush like this, and you put a little bit of water or contact solution in your paint. And, oh boy, I've got a little bit too much, right? Get that everywhere. And you very gently, I'm gonna scoot that to the side. I'm still gonna get paint on it, so beware. You take your thumb on your paintbrush that is now gouged up with your makeup, and you very gently do that a bunch. You can't really see it on this camera because it's not the best, but my god. There's paint on the ground. No, it's all bad. And the closer you do it, the bigger the specks will be. I can kind of see it. The farther away, the more spread out and smaller they'll be. I try to do them all over my face because that's natural. That's just how freckles do. Unless you only have a few little freckles like on your cheeks or on your nose or something, they generally are kind of all over. So, oof. I always focus them on my nose and cheeks though, because that is where they tend to appear most commonly. I think I just got paint on my tongue. Ugh. Don't do that. Note to self, viewers at home, do not stick your tongue out or talk while you're doing this. It's a bad idea. And then sometimes I will add a couple of like major freckles on my nose and cheeks with paintbrush. Not gonna do that this time. I don't feel like it really needs it. Close your eyes when you're doing this. I got paint in my eye once when I was doing this, and I had to redo my makeup because I was crying. So, don't follow in my footsteps, my lovely viewers. Do not do that. You will have a purple thumb if you're doing purple. You'll just have a thumb in whatever color you're doing. But yeah, that's I don't headcanon that the CD players have gills on their necks, because they wouldn't be able to move their heads very well if their girls were there. So, here we are, we're done. Ta-da! Beautiful troll makeup. Ta-da! Eyebrows, freckles, contour. Mehron. Miracle substance. Things disappear into it, and it's beautiful.
Would highly recommend. Hope this helped you guys out in your own cosplay. Let me know if it helps or if you want to see something else. I will hopefully be making a sprite video at some point as well, because there's a few other nitpicky things that happen with sprite makeup and using Mehron that doesn't happen with trolls. So thank you so much. Let me know what you think.